Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome. Another day here in the eComm challenge. It's day 73. Peter Sorensen here, coming at you from beautiful Arizona. Got my man Chris Recker with the orange hat in the background. We got our main man Sam Servidio, the man behind the lens most of the time, dropping awesome videos for us. So we're live here with you. For those of you attending live, we're going to be doing a Q&A. Kind of ask us anything. Got myself, Peter Sorensen. I do a lot on mindset, mastery, training. Obviously got Chris Record. Any questions on Facebook advertising, e-commerce, selling your products? And hey, if you guys want to know more about video marketing, in particular how to make good videos, and even how to make good videos on a budget, maybe what kind of equipment to get if you're just getting started, we got Sam Servidio here that you'd be able to ask some questions to him. So for those of you that are coming on live, let's get this thing started. How many of you guys are excited about the 90-day eComm challenge? We're seeing so many killer results. Shout outs to everyone that are taking massive action, that are building your stores, that are growing your stores, that are scaling your stores. It was pretty exciting. I just read testimonial. We got people here that are literally doing as much as 6 figures in sales in a single month. So it's pretty exciting. And for those of you that are just getting started, you're making your first sales online, congratulations. Your first sales is the hardest sales. If you can make 1 sale, you can make 10 sales. If you can make 10 sales, you can make 100 sales. Right? If you make 100 sales, you can make 1,000 sales. You can scale, right? Once you figure it out, once you get things going, it's just a matter of scaling, right? It's just a matter of scaling to that point. So we're here, we're hanging out. We just finished some lunch. Wanted to come at you live for a bit, answer some of your questions about Facebook advertising, about e-commerce, about video marketing, about how to make sure you've got the right mindset, how to make sure you've got your daily motivation, you got yourself on track so that you're actually taking action on the income producing activity. So as we're getting started, ask your questions. You got questions about Facebook, you got questions about video, you got questions about how to make good videos like Sam Servidio, making amazing videos for tech academics. You got some questions on sales strategies, mindset, whatever the case may be. We're here to help you and support you. So
I got a question. Why don't we ask Sam?
Sam, let's bring you in, man.
How
Say everyone to hi to Sam's.
Hey, how you doing?
Sam, why don't you just give him a little background? Tell him how long you've been doing videos, what got you started in videos.
Okay, gotcha. Here, let me take over. What's up, everybody? It's me, Sam Servidio. I've been making videos actually for a long time. I first started off as a hobby. It was fun to do. I just loved it. So obviously, if you find something that you just love doing, it's a hobby. Try making money at it. Anyways, for the longest time, doing it as a hobby, I was actually working as a maintenance man. Totally hating what I did in life, and it sucked. Obviously, I made a good, living with the family, and everybody was well taken care of, but I just wasn't doing what I loved. So anyways, I decided to turn the hobby into something I could make money with. I actually started off with a little Sony Handycam, started making little family videos and stuff like that, and people were like, man, you should take this to the next level. So I decided to. Then I started buying more softwares and stuff like that. I started realizing that you actually don't really need this massive budget to go ahead and create, tons of cool video content. If you're entertaining to people, that's what matters. Obviously you want to learn the ins and outs of filming. But anyways, so I ended up, taking it more seriously. I was like, I'm gonna quit my job actually and start my own production company. Started working, getting a lot of clients. People started liking what I was doing, and at the same time I was learning more myself. Actually, I like to say I graduated from a YouTube university. There was so much stuff that I learned off of YouTube. I was buying books at Barnes & Noble, Adobe Classroom and a book. Anything that I could do to get better at what I was doing. Long story short, I started getting a lot of clientele. Met Jim Piccolo. He hired me for a job, and about, a year and a half later, I get called back to work for him, and lo and behold, Chris Record was the guy that he needed work done for, and then they hired me. So anyways, if anybody has any questions, like what equipment or anything that could help you,
start telling them. It's like give them some advice. Like,
okay, hold on.
Tell them, because the questions are going to be delayed, so you're going to get the questions in a couple minutes. But a lot of these people here are doing e-commerce, so it's not necessarily the same stuff. But one of the ways that they sell a lot from is video, specifically ordering products, making videos, stuff like that. But there's a belief that you have to spend tens of thousands of dollars in video equipment because you see it. But these days the technology is so good. Do you really need to spend tens of thousands of dollars, or is it possible to be able to do it on a low budget? And if so, how?
Definitely. Okay, well here, let's dive in on that. Very easy, honestly. So video obviously is like, you know, it's what controls the web. Everybody goes there. They would rather watch a video informing them something instead of reading pages and pages of stuff of information. It makes sense. People are getting lazier as they go. Anyways, so get something quick. You know, Sony Handycam. Spend a couple $100. If you want to get, you know, better in quality, I would definitely go like, you know, Sony A7S, you know, 2. That's like what I actually use a lot. It's a really good low light camera. Very versatile. If you're like run and gun, it's like a perfect camera to use. Obviously, you know, you're gonna still want lighting, but having a camera like that, I mean, it's beautiful. You know, you won't have to really worry about too much. Also, so if you're trying to film your products and stuff like that, having a camera that's really versatile, run and gun, it's gonna make it very easy for you to, you know, accomplish that. You know, you go ahead and spend what was a Sony A7S? Well, that was like more than a couple grand, but yeah. But I would start off with something small. I mean, you can actually get like a, you know, them vlogging cameras, like a V100
right now. Yeah, tell them.
Oh yeah, the Sony V100. It's like
it fits in your pocket. It's super simple.
Yeah, it's great for vlogging. It films really good. Very good in low light. Also films in 4K, and it's as big as the phone that I'm holding right now. You can travel really easy with it, and it's just actually also it also has Wi-Fi, so you can actually connect it to your phone. So let's say you're taking pictures or video or anything like that, you can actually go ahead and stream it over to your phone, put it right on social media right from there. I mean, I would like to edit it first because I'm a little picky, but
and the downside with that camera is audio. It doesn't have like, you know, it's just like an iPhone, right, where you're getting audio from the iPhone. But if you're recording like a product, you could do a bunch of B-roll of like you showing how the product works and stuff like that. And then when you're editing, you could always you could do a voice overlay. So if you get a bunch of footage of your product, maybe unboxing it, opening it, showing how your product works or whatever it might be, if you wanted audio, you could just drop music behind it, no audio, or do a voiceover if you wanted to explain how it works, kind of like you're narrating a video. That works really well. Now, I use iMovie for editing. It's built into my Mac. I use iMovie, but you use
Adobe Premiere Pro CC.
And that's like, how much per month is Adobe Suite now?
Well, you can get a subscription, actually. You can get Adobe Premiere just for like $19 a month. I actually want it all, so I bought the whole bundle, and it's actually it's way better doing it that way. It's $49 a month, and you get everything. Why not have the updated Photoshop? Why not have the updated After Effects and Premiere? It's amazing. It's great stuff. You'll definitely use it, especially if you're getting into, you know, marketing yourself with video. And if you're trying to save money and do it yourself, you know, you might as well have it all at your disposal. You know, obviously, video for your products is going to totally 10x your sales. Right, Chris?
Yeah, I'm looking at their questions right here. What I do is I use iMovie because it's built in for free. If I was gonna do that, if I've got a low budget, I'm gonna do the $19 a month one and just use what I need and then upgrade later. I'm gonna focus on, a lot of times I focus on using what I have. So I have an iPhone and I have a MacBook computer. So it's got built-in editing software. So what I would do is I'd film like a product video. We're just following you, Peter. I'd film a product video, and then after I film the product video, drop it into iMovie, and then put some music behind it. And what I'll do is I'll use copyright-free music. And I think that's really important to understand, because if you have music that's mainstream music, sources like Facebook will auto-detect it. And same with YouTube, they'll auto-detect it. Now, Sam, you have a really good source that people can go to for copyright music. Why don't you tell them about that?
Yes, I'll actually go to No Copyright Sounds on YouTube. A lot of times when you're, you know, well, you can get some super bangers from there, then you'll get some annoying like EDM stuff. Well, you know, it depends on what you like. To me, that's annoying, but anyways, but yeah, No Copyright Sounds, check them out. Now, a way to actually download them is what I do is I'll find a song that I like, I'll go to YouTube to MP3 converter, and then I'll just click share on the YouTube page. I'll paste it right into the converter and click download, and then I have the song. And then if you want to make sure that you don't get bumped off Google or Facebook or whatever for having copywritten material, you can hit your phone while the music's playing and say, what song is this? And if it doesn't find it, you're safe. You can play it on Facebook and you never get kicked off. I did it a million times.
So I got another question that just came in.
Yeah.
Which is, when it comes to using like a smartphone, not necessarily an iPhone, the two questions were, number one, what phone is the best these days at recording video? And maybe that's just an opinion. And then number two, there was a specific question about like audio, like lavalier mic, stuff like that. Do you have any recommendations when it comes to either phones or audio?
Yes, actually I do. I would have said about, I don't know, a couple months ago, the Samsung S7 Edge. was like great for it, but the new iPhone, actually Odie has that amazing
The 7?
video. Yeah, the 7, the new iPhone 7.
That's what I have, the 7 Plus.
Yeah, amazing video. I mean, the 4K is just flawless. It's beautiful. Even when you take photos. And now I know video and photos are, you know, they go hand to hand when you're, you know, doing like online marketing and sales and stuff like that. You can do like, what is it for the, it's called bokeh. It looks really cool, like when you're taking photos and stuff with that camera. My phone doesn't have it. It's a dope, well, my phone's dope, but you know, I would say the iPhone 7 is the way to go for sure. As far as microphones, I go Sennheiser. Sennheiser is amazing. If you wanted to record yourself separately, you didn't want to plug it in, I would buy a Zoom. That's like a couple $100. That's really good. But you can actually get the microphones that plug directly in your phone, and then why not connect your good audio with your footage right off the bat?
Awesome. All right, let me get to some more questions here. So literally you can run, what's crazy is that these days technology has come so far. Even when you talk to videographers who love their equipment, they'll tell you most of what they used to have to spend a lot of money. Nowadays you can do most of it on literally your phone. It's crazy as it sounds.
Yeah, it's insane. Oh, also another good audio source is Tascam. That's a really good one. Tascam, it's what do I got? The 60 or 70 RD, amazing. I love that thing. I don't really use it as much now because I'm really a fan of connecting my audio to my video, so I like to run it that way. But if you're doing it separate, I would go Zoom or Tascam. And if you're doing it from your phone, I would just do a direct connect right to your phone.
By the way, quick shout out to Tiki. 10,000 store visitors since this morning using a viral video. 40 Club, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about viral videos. Now, you can make your own viral videos, or you can use existing viral videos. That's a whole nother conversation in itself, but you're still gonna probably need to edit them because most viral videos out there edited poorly. So again, I use iMovie. Sometimes I'll use QuickTime. If I'm just looking to clip something short, I'll use QuickTime. That's because it's built in. I'm like one of those guys that uses free services. Even though I know Adobe is so much better, I've just never taken
Seen this? Hey guys, and we are back. So apologize for those of you that are attending live. I had kind of a tough signal here. It's like 100-something degrees. I think the phone's overheating. But wanted to make sure just on this day's training to introduce you to Sam. Servidio has been crushing some great video for us, as well as obviously Chris. We've got Peter Sorensen, myself, and it's a beautiful day out here in Scottsdale. Shout out again to Tiki, who's crushing it with a viral video strategy. Whether again you're taking an existing viral video or all right, it keeps freezing, guys. I think my phone's overheating, but looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed today's training on video, giving you some tips. And guys, take massive action. Go through the other trainings, obviously, in the group. Make sure to attend our August event. Tickets on that come in very, very soon. It's going to be a powerful 3-day event. Anyways, guys, take massive action. Saying out from beautiful Arizona here, and we